Is it working this time? Looks like it. Fantastic. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How's audio? Audio looks a little bit high. Well, I'm just worried about things breaking in. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Sirius, and I'm a fairy. All right, that's about it. Thank you all for coming. No, it's a joke. But after many trials and failures, I'm happy to be here finally with the whole world and internet and etc. etc. So for the sake of this people in the future coming back and looking at this, I'm trying to keep it fairly concise. So I'll be moving along pretty rapidly. So without further ado, move myself into a corner here. Shrink myself down a little bit, and boop. Let's talk about myself, shall we? So first of all, I've lied. My name isn't actually Sirius. It's Sirial Mana de la Fotu Sora. You can see why now I'm going to be going by Sirius. Now, some of you might be asking, why the long name? Are you royalty? What's going on with that? What's going on? I'm not. I'm just a normal fairy. It's a bit of an older tradition, but my name is actually a bit of a short poem. God, this music is a little bit too loud for me. I mean, just there we go. Yeah, my name is just a bit of a short poem. It's an older tradition. And, yeah, it's long. It's really. I tend to go by mana, but as I have learned that mana is typically a more feminine name, and I'm definitely not female. So, yeah, I've just been going by Sirius. My assistant kind of started the nickname, and it just kind of stuck. And yeah, that's all there really is to it. My age. So for all you Europeans who complain that Imperial is the worst measurement system ever, I have news for you. Fairy measurements are actually the worst. I don't even want to go into it, but yeah, no. Imperial's not nearly as bad compared to Fairy. So prime example is my age. I'm 2 flowers old. How many is that in years? I couldn't tell you. I may be a magic researcher and therefore am good with numbers most of the time. But I've done the math several times and I've gotten a different number every time. So yeah, no, my age is 2 flowers. It's the best I can come up with. My birthday, however, that managed to translate pretty well. My birthday is July 14th. For anyone interested in zodiacs, that would be I would be a Cancer. Yep. So crabs, yay! I don't really know much more about it. I'm a fairy, therefore I'm small. I'm 14 centimeters. Yep, that's all I have to say about that. I'm a little bit frazzled, in case you can't tell. I ran a bit late, and yeah. So I don't know. I feel like I'm in all over the place. And lastly on this slide, I am a magic researcher. That's what I do for day job. That's why I ran late, because I was busy helping with other things. Yeah, I research magic, I perform magic, I make things, things blow up a lot. I don't like that. But yeah, I'm a bit of a wizard, you could say. But my official title is magic researcher. I suppose it actually goes right well into why I am here. Normally, my day job keeps me pretty busy. Except for recently, I made a very large discovery of, I should probably take a step back. Let's go way back, to how this, to what a fairy is, and why, let me just start at the beginning, right? So, I live in the realm of the Feywilds, Fairyland, whatever you want to call it. I live in a realm parallel to the humans. Well, there are some we are so close together that there are some natural bridges that form. However, I don't live near any of them. I've heard about some fairies who do, but I do not. Recently, during one of my experiments, I accidentally discovered a new way of contacting human realm, which is what I'm using currently. Hello, yes. However, as being a researcher, you do have to turn in your findings, and it kind of got me into a little bit of trouble. And by that, I mean I'm suspended from performing experiments. So I still have other duties to do, but I have a lot of free time on my hands right now. Well, it's some free time anyway, more than I had before. Yeah. So I decided to do this thing. My assistant convinced me to start trying this whole thing, and here we are. By the way, yes, my assistant. That's probably important to mention. Yes, ever since I contacted the Human Realm, which was quite a while ago now, actually, I think about it. Yeah, I've met this human who is become a good friend of mine, so much so that he's now my assistant. He's the only human assistant I have, and he does a lot of the back end stuff, putting things together, helping me figure things out when things break. Didn't do a good job with that last thing, but you know he's still learning. It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, and this, I'm not your average fairy. I am a dark forest fairy. What's the difference between that and your average forest fairy? Not much actually, genetically speaking at least. So again, I think it's time for another bit of story time, right? So long ago, my ancestor was banished from the kingdom, and with that, it's not just like getting deported. Whenever you get banished, you lose your magic. And for those who don't know, flying is a magical thing. Our wings aren't the thing that enables flight. Our wings are more like a magical organ that siphons off a tiny fraction of the amount of magic we have in our bodies to constantly to fly. So yeah, when you can't use magic, you can't fly as well. So that was kind of a big deal. A lot of people got outraged with that whole thing, and they went with them. Also my ancestors, technically. So yeah, a lot of people got banished, and then some time passed. The issue was resolved. The banishment was lifted. And fairies from the Dark Forest then had magic again. However, the damage was done. Well, it was a bit permanent, I should say. And some of them did not regain their ability to fly. Some did, but those who didn't found themselves with higher magical capabilities. So yes, I'm a flightless fairy, but but of course, being a magic researcher, having high magic capacity, works out. It works out for me. Everything works out for me. So, you know, Spy can't fly. It's not too big of a deal. Doesn't mean you have to walk around more. Not being able to fly in a society built around flying does kind of suck in sometimes. Not that I won't hide that. But I manage. I manage just fine. Don't worry about it. So then, moving on. Now that all that spiel is away. Oh yeah, I could probably zoom back a little bit. You can see a little bit more of myself. There you go. How's this? How does this look? Does it look good? All right, let's move on to the next slide. I know it's a bit of a lot, but like I said, I want to try to get this semi-concisely so people come back can have something not like a 3-hour long VOD to watch. So things I like going on walks. You think I'll be a little bit better about not being able to fly, but you know, I like a nice, good long walk. Maybe not on the beach. Insert copy pasta about sand here. But yeah, I like a nice long walk. Clears the head, especially after a busy day in the lab. It's good. Try it sometime. I like sweet things. Most fairies like sweet things. I like sweet things. Okay. I've been trying to cut back on sweets because, you know, you don't want to put on too much weight, but I like sweet things. I like tea too. Whether it's sweet or unsweetened, I like tea. Yeah, not much to say. Tea is just a nice beverage. Cats. I like cats. It's not really many cats because, you know, they're like the equivalent of lions to humans. But my assistant has some cats. He showed me some pictures. They're very cute. I would like to pet them one day. Plushies. I have a weird weakness for plushies. I don't know why. I just have a weakness for plushies. They're just, I don't know, nice. Don't question it, okay? Moving on. I like magic. That should not be surprising. I mean, maybe it is because it's my day job. You might think I'm tired of my job. But I love my job. It's just a shame I can't really do more of it. Things I don't like. Coffee. I don't like coffee. Tastes like burnt dirt that's been boiled. Oranges. This might be a bit strange. I love citrus fruits, but oranges, for whatever reason, it just don't vibe with. Color orange, kind of not my favorite color either, but color orange is not as offensive. Mosquitoes. I don't think anyone likes mosquitoes. Does anyone like mosquitoes? I don't think so. I especially hate mosquitoes, though. Especially when you're, you know, small as me. You know, they tend to be a bigger threat than just a mild inconvenience. And of course, I dislike my experiments blowing up in my face. I mean, sure, your experiments are going to fail. You perform enough and someone goes, that's fine. That's fine. But when they literally blow up in your face, I can't say I'm a big fan of that. Figure outside. All right, yeah. Next thing. Here's some of my tastes. It's a lot. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. It's a lot. I won't lie. And frankly, it's not even all the things I like. It's just a nice variety of different things that should help you get a feeling for what I like. So I'll just linger on that for a moment. Maybe zoom out a bit more. Let's get to see some more of the wings, huh? On a nice full body thing afterwards. All right. But yeah, no. I think that explains itself. You're all smart individuals. You can figure out some of the things. You can read. At least I hope you can. Otherwise, it's gonna be very awkward while you're here. All right. And now to arguably the most important side. My mom and my papa. Kay's my papa. He drew this wonderful form for me, and he told me Mama is the one who made it all come to life. She did a very good job making me very boing boing. Despite being a guy, I'm very boing boing. So yes, big shout outs to them. I know, much like the namesake, it's not for nothing. I do sound maybe a bit stoic, maybe not the most enthusiastic, most excitable, but I do appreciate them greatly for all the work they've done. Also, my mama Hitomi, she is also a VTuber, so you should go check her out. Wink, 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 wink. Hello, winking? Yes, there we go. I can wink sometimes. And lastly, why did you become a VTuber? What are your plans on being a VTuber? Well, that's right here. I'm sorry about the text right over there. It's a little bit, I'll read all that. But I have goals and dreams. What's the difference between a goal and a dream, you might be asking yourself? Well, a goal is something I am actively working towards right now. I have the capacity to do, and I plan on doing most of these things. Dreams are things a little bit out of my control. So yeah, I'll break those down a bit. So my goal is to release my own music and do some covers. Magic is my passion. Maybe not graphic design, but definitely magic. But I do enjoy music. Especially after hearing a lot of human music, I've been becoming quite fond of that. So I'm having a bit of a dabble. You see, this whole thing really is just one big experiment. Probably the longest experiment I'll be doing. So I may as well, experiment within the experiment. Is that just too cliche now? But yeah, I want to do some music stuff. Make friends. You don't really get out much when you're in the lab. So hopefully by VTubing, I can make some friends who out of a very different, because I'm acquaintances, with all the people in the lab, because it's not just me in the lab. I work with a company and stuff. But it's a different kind of thing. So I hope to make some new friends along with this. Of course, do collabs with those friends. Wink, wink. Anyone? Any VTubers watching? Probably not. Try new things, like I said before. Start a podcast, maybe? I don't know. I can kind of ramble. I can kind of waffle on for a good amount of time. So maybe a podcast. That's an idea I'm throwing out. And of course, eventually, once the numbers justify themselves, release some merch. But not only that, it ties directly into my dreams. I don't want just merch, right? When I do merch, I don't want just merch. I want the coolest merch. I want people who have no idea who I even am to look at my merch and go, "Damn, that's some good shit. Where can I find it?" So yeah, all in good time, all in due time. Of course, the standard YouTuber goals or Twitch goals are just get big numbers, get numbers big. That's a bit out of my control. It's all about you people watching right now. You can hit that subscribe button and get me one person closer to that goal. Wink, wink, wink. Winking works sometimes. Read my own book. I mean, I do a lot of writing, mostly in paperwork, but I've been dabbling with a bit of writing, so maybe make my own book. Something profit? Question mark? I don't know. I mean, my assistant. I don't have human money. I have fairy money, and I'm pretty fine off myself. But You need human money to do a lot of these things, to do a lot of things in general. And my assistant has been great. This was all his ideas. He kind of bankrolled it a bit. So it'd be nice if I can kind of pay him back. It's no big deal if we don't. We're both fine financially, but it's always a nice thing to have financial freedom with these things. Don't feel like you've wasted a bunch of money. But that's a minor thing. That's a minor thing. It's not worry about the money. It's all about the journey, not the end goals. All right. And last thing, I think we'll just. Yeah, we're moving. We're just cruising through all this. I feel. I don't know about you people, but I feel pretty great about this whole thing. Lastly, my hashtags. I had some ideas, and then they all ended up being way too long of hashtags, so I decided to just keep things simple, keep it safe. Serious art. If anyone has some better ideas, I'd be happy to listen to them. But my name's kind of a pun in and of itself, unintentionally or not. So it's kind of hard to make puns on your name. So I just kind of go with the simple serious art. Serious. I don't even know if I used the my life tag, but it's there. Serious memes. And of course, everyone who subscribes, you are all my biggest fans. I love me a good double entendre, and frankly, when I thought of this, I figured there's nothing else. There's nothing else it could be other than my biggest fans, because you're humans, I'm a fairy, you're literally bigger than me. And also, I hope some of you are my biggest fans. Wink. God damn the winking. So yeah, I keep it simple, keep it safe. So now I know I'm late to this entire VTubing games. At least by a year, if not more. But I've not just been sitting on my laurels doing nothing here. I've been doing my research. And I have come to the conclusion that I am built for success. I can show you with this formula right here that I've come up with myself, that I have found the formula for VTuber success. With this formula, it's only a matter of time before I hit the top charts. For all you VTubers and wannabe VTubers out there, take note. I mean, maybe some of these things need to be expanded upon, but this is the base formula. I've done the math. It checks out. See, I've even applied to some of these other YouTube agencies, and they turn me down. But that's because they don't know that I am just too smart for all this entire thing. So, all of you who are here early, I hope you realize that you are here at the beginning of something amazing. Or allegedly. Alright, now everyone had a good eyeful of that? Everyone take notes? Alright, let's go back to the main page. My lab has been under cleaning. You guys will be able to see my lab sooner or later, because that's where I'm doing all this from. It's still being cleaned, so you'll be seeing that soon. For now, here's the outside window. Nice clean view of the window. But yeah, let's get that full body shot. See that wonderful work my papa did. I have wings, clearly. They don't really work, but I can still wiggle them around. You might be asking, why does your only upper half really move? Why don't you have the leg wiggle? The answer to that is I just have really good posture. Don't question it, basically, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Minus wings. There is something else I do want to show you. I have to get in close, though. I have to get in close. Real close. Just real close. Real close there. See my eyes? Are you looking into my eyes? You looking into my eyes? Watch. Wow. I'm Magic Man. I have magic eyes. Pretty cool, right? I think so. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, I can also, while we're very intimate here, I can also show you. I'm very excited for today. I was excited for last time, but it kind of broke. But I'm very excited for today. I know my voice may not be the most giving it away, but I am. However, I do tend to have a bit of a resting bitch face. At least I'm told by my colleagues. So imagine most of the time you'll probably be seeing me more like this. It's not that I'm sad. Not that I'm sad. This is just my default expression. But no, I'm very happy for today. Also, I have this. And of course, I can also do this. Wow. I love my eyes. Also, you might be asking, what's with your hair? Why is it green? Is that just a fairy thing? Some fairies do have other colored hair outside of normal human colors. But my hair is naturally black. The green you are seeing it's not dye. I know humans, when they get older, they tend to gray. Most fairies tend to gray. Mine's apparently going green. Yeah, it's a bit of a premature greening. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. I think that's about it. I feel like maybe I speedran this, but also this feels good. I feel very content. I said everything I need to say. Yeah. Thanks for everyone for coming. I'll probably do a Q&A right after this if anyone has more questions. If my rambling and spiels didn't cover everything you may have been asking, I'd be happy to talk about what I do, what it's like being a magic researcher or anything like that. And a follow-up stream pretty much immediately after this. Also talk about my schedule a bit. I didn't talk about that here before. That's very deliberate. Because schedules are up to change, and anyone who watching this is not going to get accurate information from that. So yeah, thank you all for coming, all of you who did, and all of you who are watching the VOD in the future. I'm Sirius Faerie. Well, I should say, my name is Sirius, I'm a fairy. And I will catch you all in the very next stream, which will be moments from now. Or in the future. Maybe I'm streaming right then. Time is an illusion. Bye-bye.